Yo, what is going on, Guardians, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 gameplay video. Hey, in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Exile's Curse, a legendary fusion rifle that can only be obtained through the Trials of Osiris. You'll have to wait for a week when it's available, or otherwise, if you've already had one drop, and you're looking for a better roll, then you can play Trials, turn in tokens, and hope for the best. The Exile's Curse is a high-impact fusion rifle, putting it in the same family as the Aaron Till, or the Alatha, or the Iron Banner's Wizened Rebuke. So you may be wondering, why on God's green earth would you ever want to use a fusion rifle that has to compete with the trifecta of godly fusion rifles? And that is a very fair question. And I'm going to level with you. The Exile's Curse needs to be almost perfect in the God roll department if it's going to compete with those. It took me several weeks, but finally during Trials on Cauldron, I got a God roll to drop for me, courtesy of the tokens I obtained throughout the weekend, and that's what you're seeing in the gameplay now. So in my honest opinion, there's only one perk combination that will make this fusion rifle actually compete for your attention and take that slot away from Aaron Till or Alatha or Wizened, and that perk combination is Firmly Planted and Celerity, along with a Stability Masterwork. If you're looking for the absolute best version, then also look for Particle Repeater. That's your God roll right there. And you can see it in the gameplay. And you can see why that is a lethal combination. Even at 6s in the gameplay, it's putting in some work. Actually, my recording got corrupted for the gameplay. I was using it in Elimination, which is kind of unfortunate because I had some nice Celerity clips in there. But anyways. Now, here's the reality about Exile's Curse. It's just slightly worse than Aaron Till typically. So you may be like, well, screw it. That right there is all I need to know. I can target farm an Aaron Till, get my God roll easily, and that's true. But if you're going to be playing any Trials or Elimination or Survival, you may consider rethinking that. There's one redeeming quality of the Exile's Curse, and that's Celerity. In my opinion, a God-rolled Curse with Celerity puts it just over an Aaron Till when you're last man standing. So it's very situational. That's a trade-off. And it still won't outrange an Aaron Till, but it will outperform it in the stability department and handling department, which I think is more important when you're the last man standing. They're going to be collapsing on you hard, so you're going to need that additional stability and flinch resistance and handling in those moments. So hopefully you enjoy the gameplay. You can see this thing in action. And let me just say real quick, I know some people were a little concerned. I've had a couple of sponsored videos in the past, handful of uploads. But I want to just remind you guys, I don't do sponsored stuff very often. And when I do, you have to remember that I get offers daily, basically daily, and between my business email and the agency that I work with, I get daily offers to plug somebody's product and to put it in front of you. So I just want you guys to know I do take that responsibility seriously. With these products that I do plug, it's going to be something that I actually believe in, a product I use, I like. Before I ever put it in front of you, I want to make sure that's relevant to you. And for example, I've done the ViewSonic stuff. I've been sponsored with them for about a year now, and I own 4 ViewSonic monitors. I love their product. So since you're gamers and you like high quality gaming products, this is one that I've partnered with long term because I really believe in their product and the way that they run their business. I think they're a fantastic product. So that's why you see that. And even like I've only ever plugged 2 different mobile apps on my channel. I get contacted by hundreds, but the only 2 I've ever plugged are 2 that I actually play. I mean, I actually lead a clan in one of those mobile apps that I just recently plugged. And I've actually met a lot of you guys through it because some of you joined that clan. You're in that clan with me, and we chat there. I play it daily, and we interact, which is kind of fun. But I didn't want you guys to think that I'm just trying to shove products down your throat for cash. But also keep in mind, every now and then I will plug a product if it's a win-win, if I think it's something that might be applicable to you, that you might enjoy. But I will also get a paycheck from, right? Because at the end of the day, to do this full-time, I need to be able to support my family. So that's how I do that. So anyways, thanks for being patient with that and understanding with that. I don't do very much sponsored content, but every now and then I will. So I hope it doesn't feel too sales pitchy at the end of the day. But anyways, so this Exile's, back to the gun, the Exile's Curse. The Trials weapons to me as a whole, pretty disappointing. I really like the Astral Horizon. Obviously, that shotgun is arguably the best in the game. But everything else is just kind of like, bleh, you know what I'm saying? the Scholar is a scout rifle, you know? As far as scout rifles go, it's not bad, but it's still a scout rifle. The Eye of Soul, at least on console where I play, is darn near pointless because it takes the same slot as a Revoker. Revoker gives ammo back, Eye of Soul doesn't. Revoker has, what is it, like a 40 zoom value, and the Eye of Soul is like 45. It's greater, you know, you zoom in further, which makes it less useful. You know, Revoker can one-shot supers, Eye of Soul can not one-shot most supers. So I just don't see the point in its existence other than just to be another option for hipsters. I don't know. But yeah, as a whole, I'm just very underwhelmed with the Trials weapons, unfortunately. Summoner's pretty good as far as ARs go, but at the same time, most people are going to use something like a Hard Light, or if they're using something in their energy slot, or they're going to use Suros in the kinetic slot, because they're just all around better. So, I don't know, guys. Exile's Curse, once I got that God Roll, it's like, okay, this thing's actually pretty good, and it was fun to use. So hopefully you enjoy the gameplay and the clips there, and maybe you'll consider picking one of these bad boys up. I don't know. Hopefully you do. And hopefully you have good luck snagging one of these things. I mean, Trials is kind of in a rough spot. I mean, the population is declining and declining, and I'll probably do a video where I kind of talk about that and all the factors. I don't think there's one individual thing that's killing Trials. I think that there's a lot of different factors, and a lot of those are on Bungie's side, some are on the player side. But I think that there's a lot of things that would have to change and fall into place if Trials is going to be a wonderful, healthy, vibrant environment for most gamers to enjoy. But I think as it is, the casual player base is sort of on this mass exodus where they're sort of realizing this activity is not for me. And I think they're getting forced out by a number of different things working against them. And I'm sincerely sorry that that is the case. I think that we gave good feedback on what we would want out of a Trials activity. I'm kind of disappointed with the delivery and some of the things that we got. Doesn't feel like we got all the things out of it that we were really looking for, and that's led to a number of other unfortunate byproducts. So I really am hopeful for the future of Trials. I'm hopeful for the future of the Trials loot, the Trials experience, the way that you find matches and your match made with other players, and what kinds of players those are, and how you get your loot. I think there's so many different factors that we could talk about, and a lot of them already have been discussed, you know, on various YouTube channels, on Twitter, on Reddit, on Bungie.net, and so on and so forth. So anyways, I wish you the best of luck in getting some of these things, and hopefully you get your God rolls quickly so you don't have to you know, put yourself through a meat grinder to try and acquire them. So alright, well, thanks for watching the video, guys. Thanks for watching the gameplay. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section about your best Trials weapon that you've obtained so far, what you're liking the most in terms of Trials loot, and how that's sort of spilled into your own builds and loadouts on your side of things. So thanks for watching. Hope to catch you all in the Crucible. Bye-bye.
It's time, Guardian. Crush them. I envy your strength, Titan. Fight for vengeance. Take their lead from them. Double down. Three minutes left. 2 for 1.